Hi there, what's up mga katarum? What happened on February 24, 2021 between the Pdea and the PNP? Right there in Quezon City, Commonwealth Avenue, at the vicinity of Gotesco Mall, parking lot of McDonald's. What were the Pdea doing in that area? And why were the Qcpd also there? According to reports, the Pdea was going to operate somewhere else, but they encountered kind of engine trouble. That's why they had to uh, uh, drop by there and work on their engine, to refill the water tank. So let's use these toys as models. For lack of a better toy model, let's use this yellow car to represent the white car of the Pdea asset or Pdea agents. Taking note that they also used a white van. Now the question now is, who were the initial participants to the skirmishes? According to the CCTV footage. You see, another CCTV footage was recovered, perhaps surrendered by a nearby establishment, and said footage was picked up by various mainstream media, particularly GMA7 and ABS-CBN. And news reports were made out of that CCTV footage, and Hagbayon Channel was also able to watch said news reports and footage. Basing on the video, 7 people were the initial participants in the skirmishes, which extended or lasted up to 1 hour. The first person was a Pdea agent who was disarmed. The second person was a Pdea asset who was killed. The third person was a Qcpd agent who was killed. The fourth person was a Qcpd policewoman who escaped. The fifth person was a Pdea agent who went down. The sixth person was a Qcpd agent who got killed. And the seventh person was a Pdea agent who got killed. Now what happened according to the CCTV footage? A disclaimer, this is just my my take on the matter, my analysis. This is not of course official. You know that the NBI is the leading investigation body in this case, and we're just doing this as a matter of fair comment, and as a matter of as after effects of our power as citizens to have free speech. Alright, let's begin. As we said, there was a Pdea agent. Now the Pdea agent was standing over here. This door was open. The hood of the machine of the car was also open. And these two front doors were also open. Perhaps because they weren't using the air conditioning unit, because the car had a problem, maybe. Another Pdea agent was standing over here. That's number 2. And he could very well be the asset, the Pdea asset. So, yeah. There's one here, there's one here. Pdea. Number 1, number 2. From this direction came number 3. Number 3 was Qcpd, operative. He went this direction. Now he brought out his gun and then went to number 1 directly and disarmed him. Remember that number 1 was a Pdea agent, while number 3 is a Qcpd operative. Now another person, number 4, also identified as a Qcpd agent, a policewoman, a female. So they were together, number 4, number 3, they were together, appeared and walked towards this direction, which is the direction towards number 2, the Pdea agent or asset. When number 4 got there, number 3 run towards their direction, or towards the other side of the car. Number 3 run towards the other side of the car. Questions. When number 3 went to number 1, what happened? What did he say to number 1? You see, there is a belief that the PNP fired the first shot and actually killed the Pdea asset. But judging from this, did they really have the intention to kill? If yes, then why spare number 1? Why only disarm him and actually leave him standing over there? You know, he could have a backup gun for that matter. Yet number 3 Qcpd agent ran towards this direction when number 4 got to number 2. Remember, number 4 was a Qcpd agent and number 2 was a Pdea asset. Now, what was the purpose of number 4 going to the Pdea asset? Was it to disarm? Was it to shoot him? That's what we need to know, because we couldn't really see from this vantage point if number 4 indeed shot number 2. Alright. When number 3 ran towards their direction, what was his purpose? What was his purpose? Did something happen between number 4 and number 2? Or was he just there to aid number 4? That's what we need to know. Right. Next, number 5. Number 5 was a Pdea agent. When number 3 got here, disarmed him, disarmed the Pdea agent, and when number 4 got to number 2, when number 3 ran towards this direction, almost instantaneously, number 5, a Pdea agent wearing red shirt or polo shirt, also went to that direction, perhaps to aid number 2. So we have here four persons, 4 people. Okay, 2 from Pdea, 2 from Qcpd, namely number 2, the asset, number 4, of course, the Qcpd agent or operative, number 4, number 3 Qcpd operative, and number 5 Pdea agent. So they were there. Who shot the Pdea asset? That is the question, because we cannot really see from our vantage point what happened really there. What we know is that well, number 5 or the Pdea agent went down in that skirmishes. Number 4 or the Qcpd policewoman was able to run away. Number 3 came close to them, okay, and then retreated over here. Number 2, okay, later on was reported to have been killed there. Who shot the Pdea asset? And who fired the first shot? The investigation will show later. Now, meanwhile, in this area, number 6 appeared. Number 6 was a Qcpd operative, it turned out. And we also saw around 3 or 4 people wearing motorcycle helmets in this area. Now, number 6, a Qcpd agent, was also wearing motorcycle helmet. Now, from this direction came number 7. Number 7 was a Pdea agent, and he positioned himself here and engaged number 6 in a gunfight. Okay, in a gunfight. So he was firing towards number 6 and also towards number 3. To the amazement of the public, number one remained calm, just standing here, okay, with bullets, you know, going around him. He was just here standing, relaxed, and doing nothing. Number seven, as we said, was engaging number six. Later on, number six went down. Number three was shot from the inside of the car, and he also went down. So therefore, number three and number six, they were both killed. There are, in fact, the two Qcpd officers who died in the initial skirmishes. Now, number seven also died. A Pdea agent, he also died. We just don't know if he was hit by number six or number three, but he died. Maybe he was, hit also, or maybe he was hit later during the affray by a policeman, perhaps. The question now is, where was the buy-bust? Where was the buy-bust? And where is the CCTV angle? Where is the other CCTV angle? Perhaps the CCTV that is covering this area, so that we can see who fired the first shot, and who really shot the Pdea asset. And a more important question is, what is the antecedent to this firefight or to the CCTV footage? What is the antecedent? What happened before this? What happened before this? Obviously, we need other evidence. What are the other evidence that we need? Perhaps testimonial evidence from eyewitnesses, okay, from people in the area, okay, including number four, because number four is alive. She's a policewoman and she escaped, okay, including number one, the Pdea agent who was just here standing, and including the people inside the car. Remember, number three was shot from inside the car, and later on the people inside the car went out. There was even a female Pdea agent who also went out, and they were of course armed and were looking around the area. According to reports, when they already brought their wounded and dead inside the van, inside their van, more gunfire was heard, and firefight ensued. So there's more to this than what meets the eye, and I hope we learn from this, and that this never happens again, because the public was put in peril because of this encounter, and much traffic was caused, and much panic and anxiety was inflicted upon the psyche of the public, okay, in the area, and much resources were lost, government and private resources. So what do we learn? When you are caught up in a crossfire like that, what do we do? Please check my other video on that matter. What to do when you are caught in a crossfire like this. Thanks for watching. Jason here for the Hagbayon Channel and TMS Talks. Remember, the pen is mightier with a sword. Please watch my other videos. Thank you for watching. Be safe.